Alright, we're back, and today we're going to be reacting to scary animations. Okay, let's start off with this off, guys.
My name is Pascal. I'm 22 years old now, but this event happened 3 years ago when I was 19. It happened in the middle of the night when my parents were away for an important company meeting. The company was kind of far away from where...
Let me show the chairs. Bruv, look at his chair, look at mine. What is that? Yeah, just wanted to get that out of the way. That's why I look so short. That's why I look so short.
We lived, so I stayed home by myself while they were gone. One time, while I was at home alone, I looked out the window randomly and froze. There was a tall man, almost dressed entirely in black. He was wearing a tuxedo and holding a knife. This guy was standing right outside of the door, looking at me. He wasn't laughing at all, and his head was clicking continuously. "Sir, please get off our property, otherwise I'll call the police." I opened the window and told him. Then the man replied, "Oh, you can do that if you want, as long as you don't look away." Because of this strange attitude, I felt anxious, so I grabbed my cell phone and called the police. But when I looked out the...
Instead of shouting like a crazy person, you would like hide in your closet or something.
Yeah,
and
call
then
the police.
Call the police and call your parents.
Because if you say that, it's going to get him mad.
Yeah.
So...
Window again, he was gone. At that very moment, I heard footsteps coming from downstairs. I suddenly remembered that I forgot to lock my garden door, so it was still open. I thought I was gonna die at first, but then I pulled myself together. I got my bat and looked down the stairs, slowly, trying not to make a sound. There he was. He was just staring at me. He didn't move, but said, "I told you not to look away." A few moments later, we heard sirens. The man still did not move. But then he suddenly changed his mind and walked over to me. I tried to swing my bat towards him, but I was so scared. I couldn't do anything except scream. The police broke down the door. One policeman tried to arrest him, and the other one tried to take the knife away from him. But the man resisted. He was strong. Even though he was outnumbered, they couldn't stop him. They threatened to shoot him in the foot, but he didn't care. Furthermore, he attacked the two policemen, and they tumbled down to the ground. I ran to one of the rooms and slammed the door shut, but he kicked in the door. When the door opened, I could see his face, and I will never, ever forget that moment. However, at that very moment, the police caught up to him and shot his foot. The guy started screaming in pain. Shortly after that, he managed to jump out the window and disappeared. The policemen chased after him, but unfortunately they failed to arrest him. I never saw that guy again. I'm glad that I survived that incident, but I also feel nervous that he'll come to my house again. From that day on, I always made sure I locked all the doors and windows.
Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug.
Yeah, innit? Do you know those what's it called? Those voice changer ads?
Yeah,
It's not like that. I downloaded it, and you have to say something, and it's just trash. So how to sync everything. Made a creepiest friend at the deep web. Wow.
When I was a teenager, I would often explore the deep web with my friends, specifically weird stuff on the internet. There were definitely a lot of links to choose from. I never clicked on the violent links because I'm not into that. Our friend Latrice told me to click on one that says, "New best friend."
Yeah, no.
After doing so, it takes you to a page where you have to make a profile. I put the name Lisa on my profile. My real name is Susan. Once I made the profile, you are directed to a main page that has categories that were silly, serious, smart, and smothering. We clicked smothering. I thought it was was searching through his profile, I received a message from him asking if I were looking for a friend. I looked at Latrice, and she laughed, but also told me to respond yes. So we're messaging back and forth for maybe 30 minutes, and then Latrice had to go.
30 minutes?
I told him I'll be back on tomorrow, and he said okay. Maybe a week went by where I would talk to him every night. He seemed very nice, so we exchanged numbers so we could talk more. Everything seemed fine until I clicked on another profile and someone else messaged me. I started talking with this other person, but still was texting the guy 5, which I knew his real name now is William. The new guy had the name Bill on his profile. A day went by, and he seemed cool, but then William randomly asked me why I was talking with Bill. I didn't know what to say, so I never responded. He kept texting with angry messages, so I blocked him. I didn't receive any texts, only a single message on that site, and it said soon. One day after school, my friend Latrice came over to have a sleepover. We got comfortable, went to my room, and did our usual of surfing through the web, being nosy. I brought up that guy, and I received a text message that said, "Why'd you block me?" from a random number. I replied with a question mark. Then it replied, "It's me, William." He texted me from another number after I blocked him. I told Latrice how creepy this guy is. Then Latrice stopped me from talking because she thought she heard something. Then I heard a voice. "I'm not that creepy." We both responded by screaming and looking around. I saw someone coming from under my bed, so we ran screaming out of my room, and my mother called.
Holy! He was like, man said,
I'm not that creepy.
I'm
not that creepy.
And did you see how he was calling? He was like, no.
Jeez.
The cops. We didn't get him because we left him out window, and nothing could be traced back to him. I'm starting to think that he was both of the people I was talking to. That definitely opened my eyes to the dangers of the internet.